traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed in the markets. I've been trading for over 15 years now, and I have poured all of my trading knowledge, experiences, expertise, techniques, and strategies into the VIP Trading Academy as part of our Discord channel so that you can take advantage and profit from the markets. Whether you're a beginner on day one of your trading journey or you've been trading for years, we have something for everyone. As part of the VIP Trading Academy, you will receive daily trade signals, numerous tutorials, profitable strategies, exclusive content every week, daily analysis, and you get direct access to me, plus much more. We will also be running competitions where we'll be giving away prizes every single month. All of this is usually worth $300, but here's the exciting part. We can now offer this to you for free. Yes, that's right, for free. So how can we do this? Well, we are super proud to announce that we have partnered with Axie, a leading global award-winning broker. And if you open a live trading account with them and deposit as little as $500, then we will give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. So, what are you waiting for? Check out the promotion below, open a live Axie trading account today, and we will see you in the VIP Trading Academy where we will help you every step of the way on your trading journey.
Hello traders, how the devil are you? Welcome to Simply Forex, Trader Tom here, and I am ready for your questions today, guys. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're all having a good trading day and just a good day in general. Guys, as usual, this is your opportunity to ask me as many questions as you like, so don't be shy. Come say hello, ask me questions. I don't bite, only after a couple of beers. And also, guys, we are going to do the following. I'm going to show you a trade that I'm in. I'm currently hedged in this trade, and it's euro pound. And we're also going to take a look at news today as well. We've got some news coming out. So let's start with the news we're going to look at, right? So just to look at the economic calendar, we've got this coming out. Yeah, we've got initial jobless claims, and we've got Philly Fed manufacturing. So somebody please remind me in about 25 minutes that this is coming out, and we will play Guess the News game, Guess the News data. All right, so yeah, come please let me know when that's coming out. Remind me, because I chat like an old woman. Right, back to my trade that I'm in today, but before we do, let's just quickly say hello to a few people. Let's open up the live chat and see who's in the house. Right, we're busy already. Skelts, afternoon Tom and VIP, Sup Colin, Coprod, 3 days on the trot. There must be something, maybe you've just resigned from your job, I don't know. We're good. Right, we've got a question here. Score predictions, Atlanta versus Liverpool. It's going to be 3-0 Liverpool, and then we're going to win on penalties. Very optimistic, but there you go. Imaginary afternoon, Tom, let's go. Brett, afternoon all. Godwin, where the hell have you been? Welcome back. Hi, Tom and the winning team. That's it. That's the winning attitude we like. Say it with Stone. I know. Euro, US dollar. Pooh Poppy, hi. Rich Paul, what's up? CJ, making eggs like always. CJ loves an egg. Yeah, scrambled, fried, poached. I was going to say something terrible there. It was an old chat line that we used to use. I will not say it. Say it with Stone. Go on, Atlanta. Say it with Stone. We are not analysing Euro US dollar anymore. Pooh Poppy, my football season is over now. Arsenal lost to Bayern Munich. Yeah, I'm happy about this, to be honest, and I'm happy City lost to Madrid. Mike, hi, how are you? All right, guys. So yeah, good to see everyone in. Hope you're all happy and well. Let's start with the trade that I'm in. Actually, before we start with the trade, right, I must say this really aggravates me, right? You know, earlier on, you know, when you open a door for someone and you say after you, right, and you let them through the door. You've come at the door at the same time, but you say, no, I'll, you know, be a gentleman. I'll open the door after you. And then they just walk through and say nothing. Not even a thank you. That is one of life's biggest aggravators. Yeah, I just wanted to share that, get that off my chest. This channel is like therapy for me. All right, so good. Let's look at the trade now. Euro pound. We were looking to buy this trade for obvious reasons, right? We are in an uptrend stroke range. Okay, right? Higher lows, higher highs, and then it's been ranging between here and here. Excuse my lines. It's like the drawings of a maniac. Yeah, so we're in this range. I mean, and just look at this candle, right? There's a high probability that price is going to make its way back up to this high. Yeah, and that's what we're all about, guys, finding high probability trades. If you boil it all down, that is your job. How you do that, you know, there's many things we can look at, but that's your job. All right. Now, I have already entered this trade. So if we drop down to the H1, as I explained on my daily analysis vid, I said I will trade the first bullish H1 candle, yeah, after a little bit of a retrace that you know, that is above the moving average 20, right? And that's what I did. Yeah, I don't make these things up. That's what I did, right? I've entered here. I put this trade in the VIP Trading Academy, and here was my stop. Okay, so as you can see, well, this is where my hedge is, guys, right? So some people use a normal stop loss. You would be out of this trade. Some people use a hedge, right? I use a hedge. So I am in a buy trade here and a sell trade here at exactly the same value. Let's just call it sell one, buy one, right? And this is where I'm at. I'm still in this trade. I'm carrying this loss, okay? And as always, this loss is 1%. Now, what am I going to do now is the following. So this is the situation I'm in, okay? What I'm going to do now is the following, right? So H1 has broken down, okay? So it'd be interesting to see how price reacts here. Will it come lower, right? But if we drop down to the H4 now, we are already getting a very bullish H4 candle, yeah? And H4, we're still in an uptrend. So although H1 structure has broken down, H4 is still firmly in an uptrend. So it's almost like it's the same trade idea, but my first trade was a H1 entry, didn't work out. And now my second trade, or to exit the hedge, is going to be a H4 entry, right? Simple as that. So that's the plan. Now, if this H4 candle finishes like this, I will close my sell hedge, right? And I'll look to take price all the way back up to here. All right. So we'll see. We're going to see how this H4 candle finishes. We've still got, you know, an hour, 50 minutes until this H4 candle finishes forming. It does narc me a little bit that this hasn't reacted at this level. You know, does price want to come back down to that level? So I'm wary of that, but, you know, trade what you see. If I see a big bullish H4 candle, buyers have taken control, I'll close my sell hedge and look to take price back up to here. All right, and that's the only trade. Sorry, guys, no, I'm also in S&P, right? So that was the trade I took earlier. And I'm also in the S&P, guys, S&P 500. And again, this was a trade idea that I put in my analysis vid. I was looking at all indices earlier on and how we could sell them, right? And this was no exception. If we start with the day chart, you know, let's zoom out a little bit. Clearly in this very bearish downtrend, yeah, bearish candle, room to move into. I like this 5,000 psychological level. If we drop down to the H1, it was a bit of a H1 entry, really. It was a H1 entry with an M15 structure break. Okay, so we got this nice bearish H1 candle here that closed below the moving average 20. All right, so we're with H1 structure, we're below the moving average 20. I like the trade. Okay, but it was actually the M15 structure break and a bit of a retrace. So you can see M15 structure here. Yeah, and then it eventually broke, right? It broke these lows in here. Okay, I got a bit of a retrace, all right, and I am started selling in here. Okay, what I really don't want to see is this level through here breaking. Okay, I've put my stop up here and I'm looking to take price lower. Because if you look at the H1, you can see all of these H1 candles are closing, the wicks are closing back within one another. And that's what I want to see. None of these candles are really telling me to get out of this trade. And I actually spoke with Noor, one of our VIP guys, about this. And nothing as yet is telling me that this is a bad trade or an unsuccessful trade or to get out of the trade. Yeah, obviously we want to start seeing some bearish H1 candles, you know, form. But again, nothing quite yet. All right, so we'll see how that pans out. And if you look at the H4, guys, you know, we've had a bit of a bearish, you know, bearish-ish reaction at a nice resistance level. You know, we're still with H4 structure. You know, can we take it back down to these lows? All right, so we shall see. So they're the two trades I'm in today. One is hedged and one is still ongoing. All right. But enough about me. Let's talk about you guys and your trades. Yes, Brett, I was showing my London boy side with that X comment. Yes, I'm glad you got the joke without me having to explain it. Godwin, please check pound US dollar. Yeah, we can definitely do that. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Godwin, Poo Poppy, I don't mind not being thanked. I do mind people that don't hold doors open. It's a great custom. Yes, okay, I must be thanked if I open a door. You know, it's just good manners. I would thank someone. Okay, Poo Poppy's just entered Euro Pound. Good, we're looking to buy that. Okay, so let's look at pound US dollar and then we'll take a look at a few of these other questions as well. So Godwin, let's have a look at pound US dollar. And everyone, please, you know, if you enjoy my analysis, if you enjoy, you know, the live stream, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. We'd love to have you. And if everyone could please smash the like button while I have a quick drink. That's always my cue to have a quick drink of vodka. Right, Godwin. I'll tell you what we haven't done for a while. Actually, we'll do this with a different pair, right? Right, okay. So pound US dollar, there is a bit of support through here. I just want to zoom out so you can see it, right? So we've had some touches. It's a little bit clearer on the day chart. So I want you to understand why I've put this gray zone through here. All right, it's a historical area of support and resistance. All right. So just wanted you to understand where that gray zone is coming from. This is an old target. Let me remove that. So weekly chart, sell it. Yeah, simple as that, right? Price come up. Yeah, we fought higher highs, potentially off to the upside, but no, broke down, and we are firmly in a downtrend. We are getting lower highs, lower lows, and we broke this really important level through here. Okay, so weekly chart is telling me to sell. However, we are at a bit of support here. If we drop down to the day chart now, you know, this level is perhaps a little bit more clearer now. You can see, you know, prices reacted here, 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 and here. Okay. Having said that, right, price hasn't quite got down to this 2,400 level. And you know I like a psychological level. So I still think there's room for this pound US dollar to at least get down to 2.4, this psychological level. So bearing that in mind, right, again, check structure. We are firmly in a downtrend. Yeah. If this was the last low or this, lower lows, yeah, we are in a downtrend. And if you just look at the candles, right, maybe this does want to retrace a bit more before it comes down. Yeah, we will look on the lower time frames to give us some clues. But right now, it doesn't look like that. Look at the wicks. The wicks give you so much information. Yeah, every time buyers push the market up, we get selling wicks. You know, maybe today's the same, it hasn't finished forming. Okay, so that is telling me sellers are still in control and want to push this lower. If we drop down, yeah, so the day chart is also a sell for me. Like I say, the only problem and why this isn't a trade idea is because it's at support, right? That's the only reason. Okay, but that, you know, that is quite an important reason. Okay, but just looking at the trend, the structure, the candlesticks, it's telling me it wants to come lower. Now, let's see if the lower time frames support our idea of selling pound US dollar. Okay, so let's drop down to the H4. Has that level here broken? No, right? There is a very, I'm going to say, pivotal level through here, right? And that level will determine whether we get more of a retrace on that daily chart or price comes lower and potentially hits this 4,000 level. And it's all about this H4 level here. Why am I giving it so much emphasis? Well, because if price breaks this level, it is a H4 structure break. And it takes quite a lot for price to break H4 structure, right? Because if you look up here, when's this? This is the 9th of April. And what's the date today? The 18th. So for, 9 days, right? This is where the H4 structure broke. And then for 9 days, H4 structure still hasn't broke. Still hasn't broke, still hasn't broke, still hasn't broke. So that's why H4 structure is pretty important. It takes a lot to break it. Obviously, it takes more for the daily structure to break, and it takes more time, really, for the weekly structure to break. All right, but H4 structure is still a big deal. Now, you can see this level is holding, right? It's holding. Yeah, buyers cannot push through this level. If they do, then we have more room to the upside, but we're not interested because the weekly and daily has told us to sell this pair, and we must adhere to what the weekly and daily tell us. Yeah, we must. Unless you scalp on the 5-minute chart, then do what the hell you like. Now, if we drop down to the H1, this will be interesting, right? Potentially, if we got, let's say we got some price action like this. So this is in an uptrend for me, right? Let's say something like this happened and we got a break here. Yeah, I think this would be a good trade just to take back down to these lows here. Yeah, we don't have to aim for this 4,000. Yeah, just take it back down to these lows. If H1 structure starts breaking down, I reckon there's a high probability we'll just make it back down to these lows. So that would be the trade for me on pound US dollar. Not interested if it breaks this, but I am interested if H1 structure starts breaking down. I would like to see this here confirmed. If price breaks that low there, I don't think that's a H1 structure break. I want to see price obey that level. It obeys it, maybe it obeys it again here, and then it breaks. Then it's a substantial enough level for me to consider it a structure break. Yeah, and then I'll start taking sells back down to here. All right, so Godwin, that's what I would be looking for on pound US dollar. And it's coming down now. It's not news related. Right, what else are we looking at? So Mike is asking, how long would you keep that sell for? So if you're referring to the euro pound trade, I would keep the sell. You're talking about the hedge. So we're in a buy here, yeah, and I'm also in a sell here. Okay, this is hedging, right? This is the H1 chart on euro pound. I would keep this sell. Remember, I want to buy this market. So I want to exit this sell. Yeah, this is hedging. I want to exit this sell, but I'm in no rush to do so. I will exit the sell when the market tells me. And if we get a large H4 candle that looks like this, I will exit that sell and put a new sell below here. Of course, I am increasing risk. Yeah, hedging is not a magic wand. I am increasing my risk, but I won't go above 3%. Okay, and then I will still, my trade idea is still valid. I'm looking to take it to here. So we'll see. Right, Gavan, how are you? Brett, please help support by hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Brett. Yeah, please, guys, hit that like button. CJ is looking at Aussie dollar, US dollar sells. All right, we'll take a little look at that. Okay, let's have a little look at. So we're looking at pound US dollar, we're looking at euro US dollar, and we're looking at Aussie dollar US dollar. They are all the same trade. Yeah, pretty much, right? So, you know, if we look at all of these quickly. So if we look at euro US dollar, this is tricky for me. I'm not interested in this. So I know I want to sell euro US dollar. Yeah. Why do I want to sell it? Well, we're in a downtrend. Yeah. As with all US dollar majors, they are with US dollar strength. So this is a downtrend. US dollar is the strong part, the strong piece of this pair. Forgetting my words today, I haven't had enough vodka, and my daughter keeps me awake for most of the evening. So yeah, I'm looking to sell this, right? I'm not going to sell it today. Look at that candle, right? Also, I'm not going to sell it today. Look at the H4, right? That is a H4 structure break. And I told you how, you know, important that is. That is a H4 structure break. That would suggest to me we're going to get a retrace into here, and then we can get buyers back up to this level, and then sellers will become interested again. That is price action. It's also understanding the psychology of the market. You are going to have a lot of buyers in here. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of H4, H1, M15 traders looking at that level that I've just highlighted, and they want to buy it, right? And they will buy it. So there's probably going to be enough buyers to take this up to here. Then I'll be interested in sells again once we get a breakdown. Okay, so I want to sell euro US dollar. I can't at the moment. Okay, if we drop down to H1, would I trade a H1 structure break? No. Right? Even if it breaks this low here, we're breaking into this support level that I just highlighted. So just not interested in euro US dollar. If we drop down to Aussie dollar US dollar, again, day chart, I want to sell it. Right? Again, there is a piece of support through here where price has reacted, right? There is. But if you look at the weekly chart, there's still some room, right? There's still some room potentially, you know, all the way down to here potentially, right? But let's go back to the day chart. I want to sell it. Is today the day we sell it? Probably not, right? Let's look at H4. Okay, that's tricky to read. I don't consider this a last high. This is still in a H4 downtrend for me, okay? But it's above the moving average 20. So again, I want to sell Aussie dollar, US dollar. Nothing's telling me to sell it at the moment, right? Let's look at H1. You know, there's a level here, right? If it breaks that level, which it currently is, then the trade does become interesting. But again, there's too many levels here. There's a level there, right? There's a level through here. There's a bit too much support here. Yeah, you can see it's happened here. It's happened here. Yeah, not interested in selling US dollar pairs today. However, that is my overall view of the US dollar majors. Yeah, I want to trade the US dollar strength. All right, guys. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Euro US dollar, Aussie dollar US dollar. But yeah, not sell ideas for me today for those reasons. Next one, next question. Let's bring it on, guys. Bring on the questions. I'm like tennis player, like knocking these back, enjoying them. News in 4 minutes, news in 2 minutes. Washington, I like the name Washington. Can you please check pound New Zealand dollar? Yes, we will do that. We will do that after the news. All right, because in under a minute, we have got initial jobless claims and Philly Fed manufacturing. And I know you're very excited, guys. We are going to play Guess the News game. Let's stay on Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, we're going to guess if the news was better than expected, as expected, or worse than expected. And while we have a minute free, please come join our trading community. Why the hell not, right? You've got like-minded traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences, you know, loads of great information. Come join our free Discord channel. All you need to do is create a username and we let you in. It's as simple as that. The editor is very nice like that. Okay. Also, if you would like access to all of my trade signals, all of my tutorials, which cover everything, you know, I've learned over the years, and also direct access to me throughout the day where you can ask me questions, plus other things as well, then come join the VIP Trading Academy and you can get it for free at the moment if you open an account using our affiliate link with our preferred broker right now. All right, so check that out. And also, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. Right, that was perfect timing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting his creative juices flowing. Okay, so Mo, okay, we'll look at pound New Zealand in a minute, guys. Let's just look at this reaction. So immediately we are seeing US dollar strength. Yeah, you know, it's been a few seconds, but we're seeing US dollar strength at the moment. So this would suggest the data was better than expected for US dollar, right? Let's have a look at a couple of others. So Euro US dollar. Yeah, we are seeing US dollar strength. Okay. Let's have a look at pound US dollar. Okay, so this is coming down. Yeah, potentially this could be a nice trade, but we regardless anyway, guys. When news comes out, do not jump into a trade, right? You start seeing a bearish candle like this, yeah, and you want to sell pound US dollar. All of a sudden, you're trigger happy. You're like, right, sell. I'm selling here. Yeah, you know, I don't want to miss the trade. And then what will happen, this hourly candle will finish and you'll have a wick like that. And you'll be like, what the hell am I doing in a sell? So always after news, at least let this hourly candle finish before you make any decision. If the hourly candle comes shooting down here, so be it. Yeah, you've missed the trade, right? But you've got to let it, you've got to give the news time to settle. Right, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but this is looking like US dollar strength. I'm going to say both pieces of news were better than expected. Editor, can we have a drum roll? This is where I always get egg on my face as well. Let's take a look. There you go, both better than expected. Christ, look at Philly Fed manufacturing. That is a lot better than expected. That is a bit better than expected. But look at that figure. Yeah, that is crazy buck wild better. Yeah, so it's clear to see this is why the US dollar's getting that strength coming to the market. All right, so yeah, there you go, guys. I think, I guessed the news correctly. That is unusual. All right, guys. So yeah, let's see if we'll come back to that US dollar strength in a minute to see if it is sustained. All right. But we'll take a few more questions as well. Let me have a quick look at Euro Pound and the S&P on the back of that news. Okay, so good. Yeah, we want to see bearishness in the S&P. I'm selling the S&P as we speak. And also, guys, I'm in Euro Pound. I'm hedged. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, this is looking very bullish. I can't just enter on that. I can't close my sell just on this bullish candle, because H1 structure's in a downtrend. But if this H4 candle finishes very bullish, which is highly likely, this H4 candle, then I will close my sell hedge. So let's see. I've already explained that one. Okay, Washington, I hope you are from Washington. Yeah, that would be amazing. Pound New Zealand dollar. Right, day chart. Let's do this one together. This is what we haven't done for a while, guys. Right, let's do the buy, sell, or stay out analysis. But you're going to do it, guys. So I would like all of your opinions, okay? So on each time frame, we're going to look at the pair, the pound New Zealand dollar, and each time frame, you are going to tell me whether you would buy, whether you would sell, or whether you would stay out based on that chart only. All right, and leave your comment in the live chat below the vid. Okay, so let's do it. Pound New Zealand dollar weekly chart. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this pair? So everyone, guys, right now, play along. It's good for your analysis. There's no wrong answers. There might be, and I will point you out if you do. I'm only joking. I won't. There's no wrong answers. Play along, guys. It's good for your analysis. All right. So weekly chart, what would you do? Buy, sell, or stay out? Okay. Washington is from Botswana, but I hope it is Washington in Botswana that you're from. I'm only joking. There's probably not a city called Washington. Right, everyone is buying. Brett, buy. Imaginary, buy. Skelt, buy. Godwin, buy. Mike would stay out. Washington would stay out. Michael, buy. Poppy, stay out. CJ, stay the hell out. Sammy, stay out. Mo, stay out. Okay, so a little bit mixed. Yeah, so no one's selling it, right? So straight away, if no one's selling it, it's probably a good idea not to sell pound New Zealand dollar, right? Yeah, you are what makes up the market. Yeah, you are the psychology of the market. Let's not sell pound New Zealand dollar. However, I would buy pound New Zealand dollar based on this chart, right? What is not to like here? Okay, so you can see this is clearly an important level. Yeah, It was resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, it's broken resistance, come back down, and we got a nice bullish wick. Remember, we can't include this candle, right? Because the wick hasn't formed. Yeah, this could finish up here, right? So based on the candles that have finished, I think this is a nice buy trade. Yeah, we're also in an uptrend. Look. Yeah, higher lows, higher highs at an area of support, and we've had a nice bullish candle, a bullish wick, let's say. I would buy that, right, on pound New Zealand dollar. Okay. Now we are going to do the same. Yeah. So all right. So Poo Poppy says I don't like the long wick, and I get that, but this candle hasn't formed. This candle has no information for us because it hasn't finished. Yeah, you have to wait for a candle to finish. Imagine this candle, right? At one point, what the hell am I doing? At one point, this candle here, this red candle, at one point, it looked like this, right? And it was all red. At one point, that candle looked like that. Yeah, you wouldn't be buying it. Yeah, but when it finished, we had a nice big wick. All right, so we cannot include a candle that isn't finished. Yeah, you cannot do that. It doesn't matter what time frame, 15-minute, H1, daily, weekly, yearly. Yeah, yearly is probably a bit extreme, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I would buy that. Now, same question on the day chart, right? Would you buy, sell, or stay out? Everyone, leave your answer. There's no wrong answers, guys. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the daily chart, pound New Zealand dollar? Everyone, please give me your answers. Michael would stay out. Godwin would stay out. Brett would stay out. Mike would sell. Poo Poppy would stay out. Sammy would stay out. Aggressive sell, but it's a safe stay out. Yeah. And imaginary, we like safe. Remember, on this channel, we like safe, dull, and boring. What a happy channel to join. But we do. We like safe, boring, dull when we trade. Like mine and the editor's personality. Stay out, not making higher highs, stay out. Washington would stay out. Mo, stay out. Yes, couldn't agree more. Pretty much everyone has said stay out, right? And I agree. Okay, so first and foremost, let's understand structure. And this wasn't easy, right? Because at this point, arguably here, we was getting a bit of a breakdown. Okay, but look at the power of a weekly level. Look at that. And then just buyers just said, look, this is a weekly level. We almost don't care what the day chart is doing. Bang. Yeah, they started buying it. And we are in an uptrend. We're in an uptrend. We're above the moving average 20, right? So we want to buy it, but there's a big but. And the big but is this red candle. Yeah, you cannot be buying a bearish candle like that. Even the candle before it has a look at these two candles combined. Look at the wicks and then just look at the bearishness. So I agree. I want to buy it, but I can't. So I will stay out. Okay. So, you know, if we reassess, the weekly for me was a buy, but the daily was a stay out, right? Then I'm an intraday trader. I don't have a trade. Okay. So I would just go Pound New Zealand dollar is not a trade idea for me today. I won't trade it, and I will choose one of the other 28 currency pairs to pick from. Simple as that. All right. So yeah, I agree with your analysis, guys. Let's carry it on. Let's go to the H4. Okay, tricky one. I'm going to put some zones in. There's a zone there. Was that a zone? Need to do a bit of spring cleaning, guys, as does everyone. Right. This is a tricky one, right? What would you do? Pound New Zealand dollar, H4 chart, right? Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Okay, so H4, what would you do, guys? Buy, sell, or stay out of the market? All right, so we've got stay out, sell, stay out, buy. All right, so it's not so clear, this one. Okay, anyone else? H4 on Pound New Zealand dollar, what would you do? Stay out, buy, yeah, sell. You have answered this yourself, guys, right? You know, when I ask these questions and I get, 3 stay outs, I get 3 buys, and I get 3 sells. I don't know why I'm spelling all of sell. Yeah, and you get 3 sells. You know what to do, don't you? Stay out. Yeah, this just you are not clear. Yeah, therefore the market is not clear, right? And it's not clear, yeah, because there is a level here, right? There's a level there that's holding. This is the last H4 low, and it's holding, right? However, is it in an uptrend? I would suggest not, right? So the last low is holding in here, but we are seeing lower highs. I do not like this situation, right? Chances are it's going to break this level, okay, because we're getting lower highs. But even if it breaks this level, there's no room, right? Yeah, this would be my target, the next piece of support, and this 21,000 level would be a nice level. So even if it did break, is there room? Probably not. So for me, it's a stay out. It's not clear. This low hasn't broken, but we're seeing lower highs. All right, guys. So, keep, my final thought, I sound like Jerry Springer. Tom's final thought, right, is, keep it simple, keep it binary. When you look at a chart, don't force a trade. Yeah, don't feel like, right, I'm trading today, I must trade. Yeah, right, I'm Pound New Zealand dollar. I've got to find a trade. Yeah, let's get one. No, that is what you exactly shouldn't do. Yeah, let the trades come to you, right, and just take your time, read the charts, and keep it binary. Ask yourself on every time frame, would I buy it? Would I sell it? Or would I stay out? Because basically that's what it all boils down to. And if you wouldn't buy it and you wouldn't sell it, then the default answer is stay out. All right, guys. So yeah, keep it simple, keep it binary. And on that note, we will call it a day, guys. All right. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Come join our trading community on the free Discord. Have a great trading